Hey, what's up? Jay, back again. Video number 3 for the day. Another movie review. I'm reviewing Batman, The Doom That Came to Gotham. Movie review. Um, it was pretty good, man. It is another DC Elseworlds animated story. It does, based off the same comic with the same name. I do own this comic. I do own the comic. Unfortunately, I never read it. I got a digital copy of it, and I also have a physical copy of it. Um, but I've heard a few of my friends, and a few like guys that I meet, like that I done met in like in comic shops. I've heard them say that the comic was very good. So so last year when it was announced that they were doing an animated adaptation of it, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna check it out. I was like, I'm gonna read the comic before the movie come out. Unfortunately, I didn't do that. But the animated movie is pretty good, man. Like I said, it is the Elseworlds. So no, it doesn't tie in. Like it's set in its own little separate continuity. It's pretty much like based in like the 1800s. Type of era, just like the previous Batman one. Batman so Gotham by Gaslight. Pretty much the same as that one, set in the same like era, like 1800s, like like mid to late 1800s. Um, yeah, man, pretty much like the moral of the story, the plot for the movie adaptation. Bruce Wayne has been Bruce and Alfred have been away from Gotham for like 20 years. So they pretty much just been traveling the world, you know, doing their own thing. And Bruce is looking for Oswald Cobblepot, which known in main DC lore is the Penguin, of course. Based off some he found a journal for Oswald regarding some prophecy, and pretty much like a doom that's gonna like lay forth like the end. Pretty much just like in the title, a doom that's gonna be the end of Gotham City, pretty much. So Bruce in his search and his crusade to find Oswald out in the Arctic, Atlantic, like Arctic, um, you know, ends up failing. Like all of his people that went with him, most of them don't make it. They get attacked by this giant creature, and so Bruce declares like, well, it's time to go back to Gotham, blah blah blah, because I need to look more and delve more into this, So he heads back to Gotham. Him, Alfred, a version of Dick Grayson, and I can't remember the name of the other two characters, which they weren't really relevant to the plot anyway. But so go back to Gotham, and Bruce returns back to his home, Wayne Manor, and finds a dead corpse sitting in his living room, and the corpse is revealed to be Kurt Langstrom, who is also known as Man Bat in the comics. Um, so Bruce finds meets up with Talia al Ghul, which I'm getting at this point, man. I'm getting so burnt out with the Al Ghuls, Raish and Talia, and the League of Shadows or League of Assassins, whatever they go by. I'm getting burnt out with them, man. Like, god damn, man. It's like every time you look up, every form of media, like they're everywhere. Like I'm getting tired of them. But anyway, of course, Talia is behind it, and it was pretty much like a ruse to like resurrect her father, Ra's al Ghul. And once upon him being resurrected, they kind of set everything into motion and pretty much and put Batman um, as the final chess piece to solving the mystery that's going to bring about the the inevitable to Gotham City and whatnot. And at the end of the, you know, we meet a alternate version of Oliver Queen, who was pretty much like a shiny knight in this era, which I thought was pretty cool. Meet a version of Harvey Dent, which this dude, man, is like in every continuity, man. He gets fucked up. Like he has the same fate every different version of him we see. So, um, so Bruce, in the final battle, Bruce, sacrifices his human form and literally becomes a full-fledged humanoid bat, which he has become in a few different stories. So, this is nothing new. And at the end, everybody thinks that Bruce Wayne is dead. But we later find out that he's still around, just as not in human form anymore, as a living bat, and he continues to look over Gotham, and that's pretty much the end. But yeah, man, it was pretty good, man. I'm a huge fan of these DC animated movies as usual. Like I said, with everything going on, with Warner Brothers slash DC currently, with shows and movies and stuff getting axed and ending, you know. So it's like, well, the one thing consistent that we do still have from DC is these direct to video animated movies. Long as they don't fuck with those, I'm cool. Um, like I said, I'm still excited to see what James Gunn and Peter Safran are gonna do moving forward regarding DC movies and animated stuff going forward. But hey, as long as they don't fuck with the DC animated movies, as long as they don't stop doing those, then we good. But until then, we got another review coming up right after this. John Wick Chapter 4 movie review. So look out for that.